This video is brought to you by BridgeGap. Daily case studies, practice questions, and more, to help you switch to digital career profiles. And now, here is the case study of the day.
Okay, Twitter lists. Now you ask any journalist and he or she will vouch for the fact that over time your Twitter home feed really gets like too much to handle, because what happens is over time you start following news websites, you start following competitors, you start following like the topics you're supposed to track, you start following a whole range of things, and really your Twitter feed becomes too much to look at every day. Twitter list is a great way out of this. Check it out.
Okay, now what is the concept of a Twitter list first? Okay, that you must understand before you start actually using it. Now, when you go to your home feed, okay, you actually over time what happens that you start following a lot of people. You start following magazines, you start following your competitors, you start following your friend, you start following your ex-employer, right? People you know, famous personalities. So over time, what happens is that your Twitter feed becomes a little too much to look at every day, because it's like there are too many things happening in it, right? So that to make things simpler, there is something called list. And what happens is, so for example, this is a list of digital agencies. Okay, so what happens is you can make a list of say 11 members, okay, and you put it into a list, okay, and once you put it into a list, you will only see the updates from those particular people. Okay, you will only see when you click on the list, okay, you will only see the updates from those particular people. Okay, so this can be a good way to, so for example, like competitors. Okay, if you make a list of competitors and log in and check what is happening every couple of days, you will get to it's a very good way of getting to know what your competitors are up to, rather than them being in the mixed up somewhere in the home feed. Okay, you can, if you make a list, and in that list you just put those 10-12 people, okay, and then you'll find out what's happening. So this is I would say from my experience also, this is a very good way to use Twitter. Like you can make different kind of lists based on your liking. Okay, competitors, partners, and if you are depending on a category, you can group the people you want to, from which you want to, whose tweets you want to read. Okay.